Yang, 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 yang. Yeah, you already know what it is, man. Coach Jones, back up in the gym today, ready to get this working. And on the docket today, we got some back work, we got some shoulder work, a little bit of push, pull action going on. Pushing with the shoulders, pulling with the back. You already know Team Big Back in the building today, baby. Now, if you're new to the channel, make sure that you guys like the video on the way in. Also, hit that subscribe button and notification bell. Now, without further ado, let's go ahead and get this working. All right, so we done got our warm-up in. We got a quality warm-up in. Today, we did the row warm-up, okay? So if you guys need the full-length version of the row warm-up, click on that link right there. It'll take you straight to the row warm-up that I did today. Now, if you don't need help with it and you already know what it is, let's go ahead and get straight to this work. Now, the first movement that we have on the docket today are going to be chest-supported T-bar rows, okay? Now, T-bar rows are truly one of our staple rowing movements on top of our pin lay row. So our pin lay row, our T-bar row, these are the two most critical rowing movements that we can do for building ourselves a nice, big, wide, strong back. So we'll start here with the chest-supported T-bar row. We'll just get our feet set here, and we'll go with the pronated grip today. So virtually it's the parallel grip. So the grip that's going straight across from left to right, this is the grip that we're going to go with. We're going to keep the reps pretty moderate. So we'll go for 10 reps here, pulling as high as we can, getting a nice squeeze on our back, working a deep stretch. Nice and controlled the whole way through. 5 more. Nice and controlled. 2 more. I'm starting to feel that burn. Here we go. Finish it strong. And there we have our set of T-bar rows. So we'll do a few sets of our T-bar rows here. Probably going to do 4 total sets here. And then we'll move on to our first superset of the day. Now that we got our T-bar rows in, our back's feeling a nice pump. Now we can isolate our back muscles a little bit more. We'll go a little bit more isolation movements. And here we'll do standing lat rows, okay? I like the standing lat row here. I just think it allows me to get a deeper contraction into that lat muscle. But we'll start with the standing lat row here. So I'm gonna start with my left side. We'll do 10 on each side, switching after the 10, so it's not an alternating. So we'll set ourselves up with our right foot bracing and then working that left side contraction. Big pull, nice and controlled the whole way through. And like I said, we're going for 10 here. Halfway through, big stretch. Last one. We'll flip it. We'll go right side. Big contraction, big stretch. Halfway through. Strong finish with these last 2. And there is our set of unilateral lat rows. So now that we've gotten these in, we'll head on over to our next movement that we'll actually superset these lat rows with. And we're going to superset those isolated lat rows with unilateral shoulder raises, okay? So we'll use this shoulder raise machine here by Arsenal Strength. Emphasis here, okay, keeping our posture nice and tall, really working through that shoulder. Remember, when we're doing shoulder raises, the emphasis is not to lift the weight, but to push the weight away from your body. So as we're doing these laterally, you don't really want to think about raising the weight. That's when you'll start to shrug. You want to think about pushing the weight away. And I'm sure you guys can see the slight difference in between those two small actions. Now my trap isn't getting engaged. So I'm really focusing on hitting that lateral deltoid head. And that's what we're going to try to do here. So we'll go for 10 reps here. Again, focus on pushing the weight away from your body. Halfway through, push it away, push it away. Strong finish here, last one. And then I'll flip it. And here we go, we'll get 10 on this side. Same thing, pushing it away. Every time we're thinking about pushing that weight away from our body. Nice and controlled. And that's the second exercise in this superset. So we'll do a few sets in between our unilateral lateral row and our unilateral shoulder raises. Lateral shoulder raises, of course. We'll do a few sets in between those two, then we'll head to our second superset of the day. Now we'll work a pull down superset. So we'll start with our traditional pull down, bilateral. We'll do alternating reps though, alternating reps, holding the stretch at the top. So big emphasis on the stretch portion here. So we'll start by engaging both of our lats. We'll squeeze, big pull, all the way down to the bottom. Nice and controlled on the way up. We'll do 10 on each. Big squeeze, big squeeze. Here we have it halfway through, 5 more. Last 2. Now from here, we'll go straight into our lateral lat pull down. Really emphasizing us getting that nice wide lat look that we want going into the rest of the summer. So we'll go 8 here. Nice and controlled. Let's flip sides. Last 8 on this side right here. Nice and controlled. And there is our lat pull down superset. So we had our traditional lat pull down. We did 10 of those, alternating each arm. Then we did our lateral lat pull down for 8 reps. We'll probably do 3 to 4 total sets in between these two movements before we head to our last superset of the day. Our last superset for the day is going to take place right here, starting with a preloaded easy curl bar. And what we're going to do here, we're going to start with upright rows. So we're going to start with upright rows. We're going to get our grip nice and wide, really trying to emphasize hitting that shoulder, hitting that trap. All right. Big point of emphasis here is getting those elbows above our shoulders, okay? We're getting those elbows above our shoulders. We know we're in good shape, okay? So we'll do a little bit higher volume here. We'll go for 15 upright rows. Again, get big squeeze at the top. Nice and controlled the whole way. Last 5. And there we have our upright rows, and we're gonna go straight from our upright rows to a dumbbell wader carry. That's right, a dumbbell wader carry. So this one, we're going overhead with it. We're gonna go for a distance of 10 yards here, okay? So we're gonna go 10 yards in the left arm. We'll switch arms, go 10 yards in the right arm. So again, we'll start here, left arm. We'll load this bad boy up, press it overhead. We'll get bone on bone, lock it out, and here we go, stepping for 10. After we get to 10 yards, we can bring it down, switch it, press out on the right, lock it out, stand up nice and tall, 10 yards going back. Now, if you don't have yards to mark you off, you can always use steps. I would say 12 to 15 steps here. And there we have it. We had our upright row, our dumbbell wader carry, final superset of the day. We'll probably do 4 total sets here. We'll get a quality stretch in, a nice cool down, and we're good to go for the day. Another beautiful day, another absolutely phenomenal lift. Definitely got some great work in today. Back is feeling totally pumped up. Shoulders are feeling pumped up, feeling good and ready to go. Now, if you didn't on the way in, make sure that you guys hit that like button on the way out. Also, make sure that you guys hit that subscribe button and notification bell. That way you can get all the latest updates on new videos when I post them and new goals when I create them. If you want the full-length version of today's workout, make sure that you guys head on over to my Patreon, where you can access all the full-length versions of the workouts that I do here on YouTube. Last but not least, head on over to Instagram, hit Coach Jones with a follow at Coach Jones _. That is at Coach Jones _. Now, until next time, peace.